Clapperboard English EP7. Fractures of lies, the mother-in-law's shadow. And the forbidden door that finally opens. Mia stood in front of the forbidden archive room for a long time. Her palms were damp with tension. And it felt as if the stale air trapped inside for years was leaking through the cracks. If she opened this door, Liam's past, her mother-in-law's secrets, and all the pieces she had never been able to understand would finally align. But she also knew one thing. Once she opened this door, there would be no return. Suddenly, footsteps echoed through the quiet hallway. "Mia, what are you doing here?" It was Logan, the head of security. Mia quickly turned around. "I needed to check something." Logan glanced at the door, then leaned closer. "This door is not to be opened. Especially not by someone like you." "Someone like me?" Mia didn't say anything, but a spark ignited inside her. "As far as I know, I'm the daughter-in-law of this family." "Even so, you can't open it." Fear flickered across Logan's face. This wasn't a simple security rule. He seemed like he wanted to say more, but then he fell silent. Because someone else was approaching. "Would you like to explain what you're doing here?" Her mother-in-law. Impeccably groomed hair, a flawless expression, and eyes cold enough to freeze the entire corridor. "Mia, I told you to stay away from this door." Mia swallowed hard but spoke steadily. "Why? What are you hiding in there?" The older woman smiled. "Something you cannot handle." She turned to Logan. "Check every record related to that door. And make sure Mia never approaches this area again." With that, she dismissed Mia, labeling her as an outsider with a single sentence. At that moment, only one thought formed in Mia's mind. If she's afraid of this door, it must be exactly where I need to look. That night, Mia visited Liam's hospital room. He was still weak from medication, but conscious enough. "Liam." She held his hand. "Is there something in your past? Something I don't know?" Liam's eyes trembled. He inhaled slowly, then began speaking with difficulty. "I used to investigate internal corruption at my old company. Financial crimes. And the people behind it were connected to your mother." Mia froze. "My mother-in-law." Liam nodded. "I found evidence and gathered files. But they disappeared. That's why the company kicked me out. And those files? There's a high chance they're in the forbidden archive." Mia felt her heartbeat speeding up. She always thought her mother-in-law was perfect. But she had never once acted like a real mother. She watched, judged, and controlled. Now, Liam's confession was the final missing piece. The last puzzle clicked into place. The next day, her mother-in-law moved aggressively. The company's legal department issued Mia an official summons. "Please provide a statement regarding unauthorized access to restricted facilities." Mia looked at the papers and smirked. "She's trying to erase me." She requested a meeting with her mother-in-law. "What exactly did I do wrong?" "You tried to see what you shouldn't. And is there a reason you don't want me to see it?" Her mother-in-law only smiled. A smile that admitted everything without saying a word. "If you open that door, both you and Liam are finished." Mia answered. "I'm going to open it anyway." For the first time, emotion cracked across the older woman's face. "What did you just say?" "The truth doesn't run away," Mia said calmly. "And someone has to end this." Her mother-in-law stood abruptly. "You dare." But the door burst open. Her secretary rushed in. "Madam, the archive security has just been breached." Both women froze. "By who?" "We're checking now." "But..." Several core files were transmitted outside. Her mother-in-law's face turned pale. "No, not now." Mia whispered to herself. "Someone moved before us?" Only one name flashed in her mind. Liam. But could Liam escape the hospital? Or was there someone else? Later that night, Mia returned home. Her phone buzzed with a message from an unknown number. The truth already started moving. Now you must choose. L. Her fingertips went cold. A single attachment was included. Its name: truth.pdf. Mia inhaled deeply and whispered, "It's time to finish this." Thus, EP7 ended. In the silence before the storm. As another forbidden door opened. Clapperboard English EP8. The daughter's awakening, when the forbidden door finally opens. Mia's fingertips trembled. On her phone screen, a single sentence glowed like a spark waiting to ignite. "Please help release Liam Han." The moment she pressed send, she was no longer the obedient daughter her family expected, nor a silent piece in someone else's game. She had become the spark that would awaken the truth. 1. Mia's declaration. After sending the message, Mia closed her eyes for a second. Her heartbeat echoed through the empty hallway that led to the forbidden archive room. Her family had always wanted just one thing from her: silence. But she couldn't stay silent anymore. "If I abandon Liam, then I lose myself too," she whispered to herself. She wasn't just protecting love. She was protecting the only chance to end decades of lies that had poisoned the family. 2. The forbidden door opens. The locked archive door clicked open with a sharp sound. Inside, she found stacks of files and documents that had mysteriously vanished from her father's office. Her hand reached for one worn-out folder. Han Jae-hyuk, 1998 Project 17 report. Han Jae-hyuk, Liam's father. And the name her stepmother, the woman she had always called mother, wanted erased forever. The moment she opened the file, her world turned upside down. 3. The stepmother's plot. The report contained chilling records. Project 17 illegal internal share manipulation. Whistleblower Liam's father. Mastermind behind the cover-up stepmother. Accidental death in reality, a planned elimination. And at the bottom of the page, Mia must never know. Mia felt heat rise from her chest, spreading like wildfire. They lied to me. My whole life? Her stepmother never tried to protect her. She only tried to keep Liam away. The only person who knew the truth. And the only threat to her carefully constructed empire. 4. Liam's frame-up. Inside the computer, a hidden audio file automatically began to play. Stop Liam at all costs. He's dangerous. He's not dangerous. He simply knows the truth. Which is exactly why he's dangerous. One voice belonged to the legal chief. The other was unmistakably her stepmother's. Liam's arrest wasn't an accident. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was a perfect setup. Designed by the very woman who raised her. 5. Mia's choice. Mia copied the files onto a small USB drive. A question popped up on screen. Do you want to delete the original data? She didn't hesitate. Yes. It ends now. As the lights in the archive shut off, the long, shadowy corridor stretched before her. But Mia didn't feel fear. She was no longer anyone's shadow. No longer a daughter molded by lies. She had become the one holding the truth. The only key to freeing Liam. And reclaiming her stolen identity. 6. The first confrontation. When she returned home, her stepmother was waiting. The expression on her face told Mia everything. What, did you see? It's my turn to ask the questions. Mia's voice was steady, no longer trembling. Why did you have Liam's father killed? And why did you bury my life under nothing but lies? Her stepmother's face twisted. You didn't need to know. Keeping you ignorant was the only way to protect you. In that moment, Mia understood. Every tragedy in the family had begun under the name of protection. A word masking violence, control, and manipulation. 7. The Daughter's Reckoning. Mia lifted the USB drive. The age of hiding is over. Liam, my father, and I, we're no longer your pieces on a chessboard. Her stepmother's hands shook. Mia, if you reveal that, the truth is already moving. And as a daughter of this family, I will end the lies you built. It wasn't a threat. It was a declaration. The first strike in a revolution she had started herself. 8. The final scene. The door closed behind her, leaving her stepmother alone in the dark. Mia dialed a number calmly. Yes, prosecutor. I'm sending the evidence. Right now. A soft notification tone echoed down the hallway. At that moment, Mia realized. I am the truth now. EP8 ends here. And next. The war that will shake the entire family begins. Clapperboard EP9 English. The daughters counterattack, shattering the walls of lies. After sending the forbidden files, Mia paused to catch her breath. Gazing down the long hallway. Everything had changed. The obedient daughter no longer existed. Now, she was the one stepping directly into the darkness her family had hidden for decades. 1. First move. With the evidence in hand, Mia quietly left the house. The cold winter air brushed her face, intensifying the tension within her chest. This is just the beginning, Mia resolved silently. It was not only about saving Leon, but also exposing the conspiracies and lies that had ruled the family for decades. USB in hand, determination burning in her heart. 2. Preparing the whistleblow. After contacting the prosecutor, Mia sent the files through a hidden email account. The monitor flashed "sent successfully," bringing a subtle weight off her chest. Yet, she knew the family had been waiting for her every move. Her stepmother and the legal chief had already prepared contingencies to stop her. No rushing. One step at a time, she reminded herself. 3. Stepmother's scheme. Inside the house, her stepmother trembled with anger at Mia's absence. The USB. Where did it go? Eyes closed, she instructed the legal chief. Find all the files. Before she even takes one step. Their plan was clear: neutralize Mia before she could reveal the evidence. 4. Mia's allies. But Mia was not alone. Leon's friends, and a few whistleblowers, were already on her side. Encrypted messages and secure channels ensured they could safely access the files. All ready. Time to move, Mia whispered quietly. From now on, she was no longer just a daughter, she was a warrior pursuing justice. 5. Cracks in the family. Once the files were released, cracks appeared within the family. The media quickly picked up the story, and internal suspicions triggered conflicts. Her stepmother's power began to wobble, and even the legal chief could no longer contain the fallout. So, this is just the start. Mia smiled. She was no longer a mere family member, but the epicenter shaking the family's history. 6. Public reveal. At the press conference, Mia held up the USB and said, "These files contain the whole truth. No one can hide behind lies any longer." Camera flashes erupted, and questions poured in, but she remained calm. The power of truth had overcome deceit. It was the moment Leon's innocence was restored and the family's hidden betrayals exposed. 7. Family's response. Her stepmother shook with rage and fear. "Mia, why would you?" But it was too late. Internal divisions weakened her support, leaving her authority teetering. Mia reaffirmed her resolve. "The only one who can reveal the truth is me. No one can stop it." 8. Resolution and new beginning. Leaving the venue, Mia took a deep breath. This was not the end, it was a new beginning. The war for her family, Leon, and herself had officially begun. Gaze was unwavering. She would no longer live in the shadows of the past. She was ready to take control of her own destiny. EP9 ends here. The next episode will explore the internal power struggles of the family, while Mia and Leon's alliance faces its first real threat. Clapperboard EP10 English. Mia vs. stepmother, proving Liam's innocence and the final twist. Mia's car stopped in front of the stepmother's mansion. The engine was quiet, but her heart was storming. As she stepped out, the cold winter air filled her lungs. Today, neither cold nor fear could stop her. She had to protect Liam. As she approached the front door, it opened automatically. Inside, the stepmother watched her as if waiting. Her expression mixed tension and arrogance. "You're here, Mia," she said softly, suddenly dropping by. "What's the matter?" The voice was graceful, as usual, but her eyes were shaking. Mia was no longer deceived. She slowly raised her eyes and looked her stepmother straight in the face. "Mother, stop hiding the truth." The stepmother's face stiffened. "What are you saying? You framed Liam, didn't you?" The stepmother twisted her lips. "Mia, you're still naive. Life isn't as simple as you think." Mia stepped forward and placed a USB on the table. Click. A small sound shattered the tension in the room. "It's all here. The messages you sent to your ex-husband's acquaintances. Transfer patterns, account movement dates. And even your encrypted codes in the anonymous report." The stepmother's gaze faltered. She tried to stay calm, but her facial muscles twitched. "You dare to doubt me?" "No. Now I am certain." Stepmother's crumbling pride. She took a deep breath and turned to look out the window. "Your father died because of me." Mia's eyes widened. "What do you mean?" In a trembling voice, she said. "To protect the head of a company, sometimes you have to sacrifice someone. Your father was an obstacle for the business I had to protect." Mia's hands trembled. For the first time, the stepmother revealed her true face. "And Liam? He was taken from me, from our home. I tried to eliminate him. But I never expected to lose you." Mia whispered with tears. "Was that the reason?" "You wouldn't understand. My life has been a war. I never wanted to lose anything." Yet the tears in her eyes were those of a defeated woman. Liam investigation room, decisive evidence. At the financial crime unit, an officer ran in. "Chief. Urgent report." "What is it?" Analysis of the anonymous report. The encryption pattern matches a single ledger exactly. Account transfers were manipulated. And even Liam's login records show external forgery. The investigator jumped from his chair and bowed to Liam. "We misjudged. I apologize." Liam slowly raised his head. "So, I am free?" "Yes. We are tracking the whistleblower's identity. It will soon be revealed." Liam immediately thought of Mia. Wait. Final confrontation. The room was tense and suffocating. Mia spoke quietly, "Mother, it's over." The stepmother sank into the chair, defeated, but her voice still held composure. "Mia, I did it for you. Don't say that." Mia, tears falling, said, "It wasn't for anyone but yourself." At that moment, the doorbell rang. Ding dong. The stepmother paled. Investigators entered. "Stepmother, you are under arrest for financial crimes." She looked at Mia, a moment of regret in her eyes, not anger or hatred. "Mia, just you." But her words were drowned out by the sound of handcuffs clicking. Mia and Liam reunite. That evening, outside the mansion, Mia clutched the phone, trembling. "Please, come quickly." Behind her, familiar footsteps sounded. She turned, and Liam stood there. Tired, but his eyes warm. "Mia." "Liam." They ran into each other's arms, holding tightly. Tears or sighs of relief, it was impossible to tell. Sorry for leaving you alone. No, I protected us. No one will separate us again. Liam stroked Mia's hair. Thank you. Without you, I would have been finished. Final twist, another shadow. Just as everything seemed over, a man in a black coat watched from a small forest path behind the mansion. He pulled out his phone. The stepmother is down. Now. Moving to the next phase. A low laugh followed. Good. Liam and Mia. It's their real test now. He smiled slowly, disappearing into the darkness. This war is just beginning.